I'm MsFancyPantz. We're out here at Shea Cafe for Cinco Che Mayo. I am blessed to have the talented Altenate Era. If you guys haven't checked them out, they are intergalactic. I mean, they are out of this world. Let me tell you, get to know Altenate Era. You can go find them on social networks. You can go find them to get their music. You can go find them on GoHAM Radio because GoHAMRadio.com is playing their music. But if you want to get to know who they are, let me let you in. Who do we have here who is part of the Altenate Era? Let me start on the far side.
I'm C-Lock the Watchman. I'm an MC.
I'm Ross A.M. I'm the producer, singer, and I'm an MC too.
All right, so singer and MC. What is the difference between your singing and your MCing? Do you talk about different things or is it the same topic, just a different style?
I'd say the singing is like very rock influence, like grunge is what I grew up listening to. And the MCing, you know, I gotta say, this guy over here, he taught me just about everything I know about how to MC. Is that real East Coast influence, that real West Coast influence, like just all across the board. But yeah, it was really a journey trying to transition from singing traditionally into learning how to really keep a flow going, how to feel, you know, my lyrics, because I'd say writing for my verses is a lot different than writing for my hooks.
Mm-hmm. Interesting. Now, C-Lock, are you from the East Coast?
Oh, no. I only lived there for 4 years. I grew up in San Diego, but, you know, it's basically I started listening to more 90s rap around the time I was in high school. And, you know, I lean more towards East Coast boom bap like Nas, Jay-Z, Wu-Tang, stuff like that. And I really started getting into lyrics. So, you know, I started writing in my notepad, not really thinking I'm going to record it, just for fun, just to see, like, if I'm able to put verses together. But then eventually this guy wanted to make music. So I was like, hey, I've been writing for about like a few years, might as well start recording stuff. And then eventually my skill like got better and better, and now I'm like comfortable doing whatever, like, you know, for our shows, just amping up, you know, spitting bars, but at the same time just having fun, just going apeshit, you know what I mean? So yeah, that's Altenate Era to me. So
Altenate Era going apeshit on all different types of lyricism. Hey, what kind of genre would you say Altenate Era is?
Like cosmic alternative hip-hop, straight from the Milky Way.
Oh, I like that. Now, you guys have an interesting style to you. So you've got the flat top, you got the pimp swag. Tell me about the swag. Is this your stylization for today's show, or is this what you wear every day?
This is a style just for today's show. I just saw Avengers Endgame, and I love how Thor looks like the dude from The Big Lebowski. And I was just like, I look like the dude from Big Lebowski. I'm going to lean into it.
There it is. I like it. Pimp status. Oh, I like the bling. Tell me about the bling. Where's the bling from?
This is sent straight from this company that hit us up on Instagram called Ice Jewelry. And they're pretty cool. I like it. It's a little Egyptian ankh. Goes well with my cross.
I like it. He's a little iced out. I see you, an iced out dude. Okay, fresh. And now tell me about this. You got the nice little swag.
This thing. I mean, I love, like I said before, I love old school hip hop, 80s, 90s, and, you know, just like I know that this isn't very common anymore. So like, I just want to bring it out in myself. You know, that's kind of, I'm a very, you know, time warp kind of dude, you know, so we would go to different time dimensions and stuff like that, and we might, you know, come out with a suit and tie, we might come out and just like, you know, half naked or whatever, you know what I mean? We just do whatever feels right in the moment, you know. You got to live in the moment, you know.
All right, now living in the moment and trying to create music, how do you guys create your time space mentally to create your music?
I'd say mentally the thought process that I go into when I'm trying to create our music is I really try to take a very large variety of timestamps on music. So I've been listening to music from like the 50s, the 60s, the 70s, the 80s, the 90s, you know, all of those decades. I factor those influences into our music because there is something very, very unique and very, you know, characteristic about each decade, and it brings a unique flavor to our music too.
I mean, when I write, I usually write in my car where it's like nice and isolated, where I can just relax with the beat, just me and the beat, no computers or anything, just like thinking of what I can come up with in in the most clear space, like state of mind possible, you know what I mean? Where it's just myself and just see where my pen takes me, you know what I mean? I mean, other times I like to like try different settings to see like if I might come up with different kind of like thoughts based on stimuli. I might see like trees or like in the city or by the beach. So like location's very key when it comes to like what I end up writing. Yeah, so I'd say. Yeah.
Awesome. Now, when you're creating, how long does it take to get from you have a beat to you have a track, a mastered track?
It depends on the track. Sometimes we'll get like a really, really good nugget, you know, that we're just like, we believe in so much, and we'll hop on that track and we'll build it up really quick. And that can, I think we busted out a song in like a week one time, or maybe just like a few days.
Oh, wow.
And then other songs can take a little longer depending on just the rate at which we build it out. So I do all the mixing, mastering, recording, producing. And so from the moment I get an idea, I've got the entire song in mind because I can build it myself.
Did you go to school for engineering? Or?
No, just completely self-taught since I graduated from high school. You know, I got a laptop and Logic Pro 10, and I just figured shit out. You know, it was a lot of mistakes and a lot of learning along the way. I've produced and written and recorded over 65 songs now. So it's just like, it's a learning process for anyone out there who wants to get into that shit. You know, mess up. Try things new. You can't go wrong. You'll eventually find that shit that works for your ear. And if it sounds good to you, it's going to sound good to other people.
Definitely, definitely. Now, where can they catch you guys again? Where's the next show?
The next show right now, we're actually looking to book some shows. So if you want to book Alternate Era for your gigs, you can hit us up, alternateerabooking@gmail.com, or hit us up on Instagram @alternateera.
Instagram's the place where you can see some, you know, what goes on in the life of like Altenate Era, which, you know, some very weird shit. So I think you'll enjoy it. It'll make you remember. It'll make you remember. Altenate Era, all lowercase, no spaces. That's how we do it.
Hey, you heard it right there. We're here on the pink carpet with Altenate Era at Shea Cafe for Cinco Che Mayo, brought to you by Jalad and a lot of other community organizers. So make sure you're tuning into GoHamRadio.com, where you can hear Alternate Era and other independent and major artists 24/7. Peace out, fam.
This has been a GoHamRadio.com exclusive.